Okay, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this video we are going to check out XDC's price chart. And if you remember, in the previous update we were right around this area, and the idea was that this seems to be kind of a slow and choppy move down, and also in this initial move up starting from the lowest low we were able to identify a 1 2 3 4 5. So for me, made perfect sense to say after this correction is over, we can expect some more moves on the upside in XDC. And as you can see, we did actually get our move up. Now, if you remember, specifically in that video, I said there is a chance, because this is kind of a strong move down, that maybe we're going to have another move down and take this low, and then that will be it, maybe like an ABC zigzag, and from here we can expect a continuation of this move on the upside, and that didn't actually happen. Now, what's the play in here? I am going to be right now a bit optimistic in XDC, but at the same time, I'm going to be cautiously optimistic. Why is that? Because there is a chance that this whole ranging pattern is going to be in form of, you know the deal, maybe like an A, B, C, D, E, a triangle structure, and then this is another 5 wave on the upside. Now, why is this not necessarily an optimistic sign? Because if you want to say we're going to have our final low around this area, maybe this is like a very important support, then okay, you need to be able to find off of the lowest low a 1 2 3 4 5 wave up, and having a triangle into wave 2, if you 100% want to go according to the rules, is actually a big no-no in Elliott's waves. So that's why I am going to consider some bullish possibilities in here, but because of the fact that maybe in this area we are having a triangle and not some sort of a WXY or maybe even an ABC, I'm going to be cautiously optimistic. Now, question, what can happen that might actually change my tone a bit about XDC? And maybe at that point, I'm going to be bullish with a bit more confidence. You know probably what I'm about to say. A move on the upside starting from the current point, or maybe like just a bit lower. Why is that? Because at that point we are kind of able to say, look, this is actually a 1 2 3 4 5 wave impulsive structure up, which again is a beautiful bullish sign indicating the final low is already in. Do not get me wrong, overall, because I'm considering this whole move up as like a 1 2 3 4, I am going to argue one way or the other we're going to have another move up into wave 5. But again, whether we are going to have that 5 wave in this phase, or maybe this whole move is just going to be a ranging pattern and then we're going to have another move up, that from my point of view is still kind of up for debate. Now, let's go on maybe like 5-minute time frame and see what is happening. And I think so far we can say maybe this is like an ABC in form of a zigzag structure, and from this point this can be like a 1 2 3 4 5 wave down into a correction for wave B, and then like a 1 2 3 4 5 wave down into RC. Like now, a move on the upside starting from the current point in order to take these highs could actually be potentially an optimistic sign indicating this is kind of a corrective movement into our wave 4. What we do not want to see in XDC, I'm gonna say under any kind of circumstances, is a move down starting from here or maybe just a bit higher, generally before taking this high, in order to take these lows down here about, let's say, like the 7 cents area. Because if we do it at that point, we are going to be able to say with a lot of confidence that this is not a 1 2 3 4 5, instead it's just a normal A B C zigzag structure, suggesting our move down from here about 7 cents is going to continue, and in it we're going to take the lowest low down here about 6.9 cents for the first target, but maybe after it we're going to go actually quite a bit more down than that. That is also possible, and again, every single analyst at any given moment should be able to come up with a bullish and a bearish possibility at the same time. And in every single scenario, we should have an invalidation point. So let's have a quick conclusion. In XDC, okay, fair enough, this can be like a 1 2 3 4 5, but I need to see a relatively strong move on the upside in the short term in order for me to say this scenario is happening, and the invalidation point for this bullish possibility is a move down from the current point in order to take this low. If I see that, at that point, I'm going to be a bit more bearish than bullish just in the short term. The overall scenario, do not get me wrong, is still absolutely bullish in the midterm, and I fully believe that we can have some more huge moves on the upside in the next couple of months. So I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in XDC's price chart. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.